Trying to learn how to edit your first music video the easiest way possible? Well, you came to the right place. Today I'll be showing you guys how to edit your first ever music video inside of Premiere Pro. All you guys need to follow along in this tutorial is Premiere Pro, so make sure you have it downloaded. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. I'm dropping 3 tutorials every single week. You don't want to miss out on any single sauce. Hit that like button, it's free guys. All it does is motivate me to continue to drop content like this. With that being said, let's hop straight into Premiere Pro. Now that we're inside Premiere Pro, as you guys can see in the project panel, I have my first performance, my second, my third, and my fourth. We're going to be working with 4 performances, and I also have the audio clip. When you guys are recording a music video, it's very important to have performance shots. When you guys are recording music videos, it's very important that you guys have about 4 to 5 performance shots. What a performance shot is it's pretty much the artist rapping to the camera. After performance shots, you guys want to catch B-roll. B-roll could consist of the artist doing specific things like smoking, drinking, looking at a car driving by. B-roll could also be other objects in the scene, trees, cats, dogs. B-roll is anything but the artist rapping to the camera, so make sure you capture a lot of B-roll. I really suggest it. So now that we got our performance shots inside here in Premiere Pro, we're going to go ahead and throw it on the timeline. So you just press on it and drag it to the timeline. We're going to do this for every single clip. I highly suggest you guys bring a speaker to the set, guys, because with a speaker, you could automatically sync the camera audio to the original audio file. So make sure you guys bring a speaker to the shoot. So you don't have to manually do it inside of Premiere Pro. I'll show you an example later, but now we're going to automatically sync it. This is the audio file right here. All I did was throw it on the timeline. Now what we want to do is we want to sync the audio clips to the actual audio file. So we're going to select all the clips. For you to select all the clips, you're going to hold shift, select all of them. Make sure you select the audio file as well. You're going to right click, you're going to go up to synchronize, make sure you select mix down right here, press OK. It's going to go ahead and synchronize for you. And as you guys can see, the timeline is a little bit different when we started because it's automatically moved the clips into the right spot in the audio file. Now guys, we're going to check if it automatically synced. For you to do this, you're going to listen to all of them separately. So the ones we're not going to listen to, we're going to press E. And this is going to disable the clips. I have it set up as E, guys, as my shortcut. But if it's your first time in Premiere Pro, I'm pretty sure it's Shift E for you guys to enable and disable. If you guys don't want to use the keyboard shortcut, you're going to right click on your mouse and go up to enable. And there, it disables it. Right click again, enable, so on. So now we're going to listen to each one of them and see if it's synced up. We're going to go to the audio from the video. We're going to mute that. And this is the original audio track, so let's hear it. I can see it synced up just by looking from his hand movements. Even though it's dark, we can see from his hand movements it's going exactly with the lyrics. Now we're going to press E. Now we're going to enable the bottom one, see if it's synced up. Then we're going to come here. We're going to mute the track from the video. And now we're going to look at their mouths to see if it's synced up. You guys can see that one synced up. Press E. Well, for you guys to shift E to disable. Go ahead and take that M out so we don't forget. Now we're going to go to the third one, enable it. Let's go ahead and mute that track. Now let's look at their lips to see if it's synced up. You guys can see it automatically synced. Go ahead and disable that. I'm going to go to the bottom one. Enable it. Let's take this M out, put the M over here. Now let's listen. And as you guys saw, everything was automatically synced up. This is why it's so important to bring a speaker, guys, because if you bring a speaker, Premiere Pro is going to automatically sync up everything for you, and it'll literally save you guys like 30-40 minutes. If you don't have a speaker, you're going to have to manually do it. I'm going to show you guys the hassle it is right now. Let's say you want to manually sync up your clips to your audio file. We're going to mute the audio file right now. We're going to unmute the audio from the video. What you would have to do is you're going to have to listen to the song. So what I did is, guys, I pressed M right there because that was when the beat dropped. If you listen, as you guys can see this part right here, the beat drops. After you do that, you're going to mute that track list. And you're going to go to the actual audio file. And you're going to listen for the same beat drop in the actual audio file. You guys see it's right there. So you guys see it was right there. So you have to press M there. And then what you do is you will sync these two up. But as you guys can see, it's already synced. They're at the exact same spot. But that's how you manually do it. Very annoying. Make sure you guys bring a speaker to the event, please. Once all those clips are synced up, we're going to press on all the clips. So press select all of them. You're going to right click. You're going to unlink. What that's going to do is it's going to unlink the audio track from the video. And then we're going to select all of the audios. I'm going to delete it. So that's going to be faster for our render time. I'm going to go ahead and bring this audio file up just like that. Bring this down a little bit. The first step I usually like to do is, guys, I like to skip the intro of the song. And I like to start cutting it where they start rapping, which I believe is right here. Before I start cutting, guys, I'm going to make sure I'm going to press Control S. and that's gonna automatically save the project. Make sure you guys always save in between your cuts, because if it ever crashes, you guys can start from where you left off. So make sure you Control S, save always, guys, please. So now we're gonna start cutting up the video, and what I like to do is I like to cut it up where the beat hits, or where there's a clap in the beat, or let's say the artist finishes up a verse and he's about to spit another verse. I like to cut it there as well. So I'll show you guys what I mean. So now we're gonna listen to the song. Make sure you're selected on the audio track, and we're gonna press M to mark up every time the beat hits, so we know exactly where to cut. So I made a couple markers. What we're gonna do is we're gonna expand it right here so we can see where all the markers are at. Now what we're gonna do is in between these points where we created the marker, that's where we're gonna switch scenes. So now the next step is to choose the best part for that part of the scene. So we're gonna look through all the clips. If I don't like this one, I'm gonna disable it with E, enable the top one. We got that one. Disable that, enable the top. We got this one. So I'm gonna start off with this clip right here. So we're gonna let it play. The beat drops right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna select all of them. We're gonna press C for our blade tool, and we're gonna make sure we cut all of them right there. And then we're gonna press V again for our regular arrow. We're gonna let it play through. Right here, there's a clap, so we're gonna select all of them. Press C for the blade. We're gonna cut them all again right over there. Press V to bring the arrow back up. So right here, there was a clap in the beat. Since we already used this clip on the scene before, we're gonna go ahead and disable it with E. Let's enable this one. Now if we play it back, you guys can see another clap right there. Now we're gonna switch the scene one more time. Disable that one. Let's go with the top one. Now if I play it back, we have something like this. That's pretty much the basics of cutting, guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do that for the whole video, but that's pretty much the basics. What you guys gotta do, you listen to the song, you wait for the beat to drop, you wait for a clap, you wait for a switch of verse, you could cut it up there. Another important tip too, the clip that you select for that part of the song, we're gonna bring it to the top, just like that. We're gonna bring this to the top. We're gonna press C right there, cut that one. Press V to bring up the arrow back tool. We're gonna bring it to the top. We bring it to the top, guys, because if you ever see that you're repeating a clip too much, or you want to end up switching the clip for that specific part of the song, you guys don't have to delete the ones under it. You could always disable that, choose the one under, and so on. So that's why it's important to bring it to the top, guys, so you don't delete the rest, and you could always go back and change it. But I'll show you guys some sauce right now. Check this out. We're gonna zoom into our timeline just like this. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna press C for blade. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna right click on our clip. We're gonna go to speed duration. We're gonna change that speed to 25. Make sure we're here select optical flow. This is the sauce. If we play back, guys can see it slow down. We're gonna cut it one more time. Press C to cut. We're gonna right click on it again. Speed duration. We're gonna speed that up to 500. Press OK. Then we're gonna bring that to the next scene. Now if we play back, guys can see it's gonna slow down and speed up. That was a cool little transition right there. I'm gonna show you guys some more sauce. We're gonna go to our effects and presets. We're gonna search up transform. We're gonna throw that transform on top of that slow-mo clip. Let's go ahead and zoom it in on that clip so we can see what we're working with. Now what you wanna do is you wanna keyframe the scale and the position. You wanna highlight those two keyframes that we just did. You wanna bring it to the end of the clip. And in the beginning, we're gonna scale it up. We'll do about 128. Now when we play back, on the slow down part, it's gonna zoom out and it's gonna speed up for the transition. It has like that little jump effect right there, pretty clean. Now I'm gonna continue to cut up the song so you guys can see how it's done. So we're gonna press on that audio clip. We're gonna listen for any beat drops, for any claps, or any switches in the verse. Don't forget to press M on the marker so you know exactly where to cut the clips. Alright, so I got some cuts up right here, guys. I'm gonna speed this part up, guys, so it doesn't take too much of your time, but make sure you pay attention to this part. Now you guys saw that how I cut it up to the beat, and I switched up the clips every single time, brought them to the top. When we play back, we got something like this, little sequence. That's what you're pretty much doing for all the song, guys. You listen to the beat, make sure you cut it to the beat, cut it to the claps, whenever they switch up the verse. And if there's a word you want to emphasize, switch up the scene, you cut it right there. Make sure you guys bring the clip that you want to the top. So if you ever want to re-switch it when you're watching it back, you could just disable that clip and choose the clips on the bottom. Alright guys, now I'm going to show you guys some extra little sauce. I'm not going to show too much on this part. I'm not going to show too much in this video because this is only part 1 on how to make a music video. But if you guys want me to make a part 2, going more in depth on how to do more effects and transitions, let me know in the comments down below and I will do it. But since this is a beginner's guide, I'm gonna show you guys some easy transition effects that you can add to make it fire. So from this clip to this clip right here, we're gonna add a little flash transition. So we're gonna go back to our project panel. We're gonna click on this arrow, go to our project panel. We're gonna right click right here on our project panel. We're gonna go to new item, adjustment layer, press OK. We're gonna throw that adjustment layer on top. For a clean transition, guys, I usually recommend about 7 to 10 frames. We're gonna go back 5 frames in the middle right there where they intersect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that adjustment layer out right there. We're gonna go back to the center. Now we're gonna go 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna press on that adjustment layer. We're gonna press C for blade. Cut that up. Delete the remaining. Now we're gonna press on these arrows again. Go into effects. We're gonna switch to brightness and contrast. Throw it on top. Now go to the beginning of that adjustment layer. I want you to keyframe the brightness. I want you to go to the center. We're gonna bring that brightness up to 100. We're gonna go to the end of that adjustment layer. Bring that brightness back down to 0. And as you guys can see right here from the keyframes, it starts at 0, it goes up to 100, goes back down to 0. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna alt click on that adjustment layer, left click on our mouse, we're gonna drag it up. That does is it duplicates the adjustment layer. We're gonna do it one more time. Alt, bring that up. Now we play it back. You guys saw we had that clean, subtle flash transition. That's a basic, but this is the beginner guide. If you guys want part 2, like I said before, let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button as well for part 2, no cap. Now I'm gonna show you guys one more beginner effect that you could do as a transition. So put your playhead where you want the freeze frame to take action. You're gonna press on this camera right here. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna take a screenshot of where your playhead is at. So let's just name that screenshot. Go right here for the path. Go ahead, choose where you want to save it to. Save it as a PNG. Press OK. After that, you're gonna throw on the timeline. Now we're gonna go 5 frames to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna bring that out. And then where the 2 clips meet, we're gonna press C. We're gonna cut that up. We're gonna delete the rest. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna press on that screenshot we just took. We're gonna press on our pen tool right here. And then we're gonna mask out the subject. For tutorial's sake, I'm gonna do a rough mask. You guys just press, and as the points, I zoomed it out so I could put it at the bottom right there. I'm gonna go ahead and connect it. We're gonna press right here, go back to fit. I'm gonna zoom in on the timeline so we can see what we're messing with. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the end of that freeze frame. We're gonna keyframe the scale and the position. We're gonna go to the beginning, bring that position. We're gonna bring that position all the way to the left, just like that. And if we play it back, let me go ahead and render this out so you guys can see what we're working with. So for you to render out a part that you want to see, you press I for the in, you press O. And then you guys go up to sequence, render in and out. What that's gonna do is gonna render that part. What that does is gonna render that part so it doesn't lag. So it's very important to do that if you want to see your effects and transitions. Now if I play it back, you guys can see it slides in. So that's a basic freeze frame transition that you guys could do. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the basics for the beginners. But that's the end of the video of part 1 for how to edit a music video in 2024 for beginners. If you guys want to see a part 2, I need at least 40 likes, so make sure you hit that like button. And for part 2, I'll go more in depth on how to add more effects to your music videos, how to add more transitions, maybe even color grading I'll throw in there. So yeah, if you want a part 2, give me 40 likes. Also let me know in the comments down below that you guys want a part 2. If you guys have any music videos that you guys want me to check out, comment down below the link to your music video, or comment down below your social media, and I'll go ahead and check it out and see what you guys are working on. With that being said, if you guys are on this journey of creating music videos, I highly suggest you guys install After Effects and you get one of the best plugins out right now, Shake Sauce 2. Shake Sauce 2 is pretty much a plugin inside of After Effects that you could add a lot of shakes, a lot of intensity, a lot of energy to your music videos. There's a 7-day free trial for Shake Sauce 2, so it's 100% risk-free. If you don't want it, you could cancel anytime. But if you guys want to go ahead and get Shake Sauce 2, I'll link it down in the description down below. It's an affiliate link, so you'll also help support my channel, so I really appreciate it, guys. Go ahead, check out Shake Sauce 2, link down in the description. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe button down below. Join the Sacred Takes family. I'm dropping tutorials every single week for you guys. Hit that like button so I can continue dropping all these bangers for you guys. With that being said, catch you guys in the next video. Peace.